Welcome to this week's Raxio Hour, the third in the month of August 2021. Great to have you back. This week, we featured Neil Sangho, the country team lead at Flutterwave. Flutterwave is a payment technology company focused on providing seamless and secure payment experiences for their customers. They power instant, secure and cost-efficient disbursements into bank accounts and mobile wallets across Africa via a single API integration. Neil gave insights about their business operations and how world-class data centers such as Raxio can assist in scaling operations for businesses like Flutterwave. Let us listen to what he had to say.
Flutterwave is a payments technology company. We basically, we like to say that we're simplifying payments to create endless possibilities. What we do typically is we create technology that enables, people, merchants across the world to get paid and to make payments. And by so doing, we connect people across different parts of Africa and the world. Like anything that's new, right? People don't know. That's the first thing. People don't know and they don't trust, and for us, coming to the market, knowing the kind of market we're coming into, we knew that we had to educate people about some of the challenges. We have to educate, we have to, incur that cost of teaching people about payments. Second thing would be, the cost, right? So people will always compare the cost of, like Flutterwave, the cost of, let's say mobile money, and there's a cost for innovation, there's a cost for infrastructure that people don't know about. But as they get to figure that out, they begin to appreciate the cost. And then the third thing, of course, would be, there's always people who are waiting for opportunities, to do bad things, So, as innovation comes, so does crime come. So fraud also is innovating, and so that's one of the challenges. One of the major highlights is the way the world is going now, and it's because mostly of the pandemic. The things we saw and we thought we'd do, we had projections, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years. What the pandemic did was to accelerate that, and so today what happens is many businesses were going online. Now we were ready already, right? So what happened was that people began coming to us and saying, "Oh, the thing you were telling me about, a month ago, 6 months ago, can we do it today?" And we're ready, So Flutterwave is we can integrate in 1 day, less than 1 day, So we were ready, and I think we've seen the uptake. People are more open to it, and now we're growing day on day. My own belief is data centers, in particular, like Raxio, what they provide today is a cheap way of accessing world-class infrastructure. And so, again, when you go even a step further, regulation today requires that, all innovators have to have their platform, their application hosted on a data center somewhere. And so what Raxio is doing, just like many other data centers, is quite key for innovation, quite key for our industry. We don't exist minus data centers. So the future I see as Neil, and of course, it's similar to Flutterwave because I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in what we're building, right? The future I see is everyone is online, right? So transactions as we know them today, are completely online. I remember visiting a city in China called Hangzhou, and 99.9% was online, the payments. I met a person who had never seen a bill, a money bill, and he was 18 years, and I had a dollar, and he's like, "Let me look at that $100 bill. I've never seen money," because they transact online. And what that did for that city is the crime rate went from like 60% to 0, because as you go to rob a store, there's no money. So the future I see, payments are working, and payments being the flatbed, the base of the economy, then logistics begin to work, and then trade improves. And then, I dream of a Uganda, especially East Africa, where we have many million-dollar millionaires, right, who are out of the e-commerce industry, who are trading online. That's the future I see, and it's not far. If I could speak to someone who's out there, someone who's young, wondering what to do, someone who's a business owner somewhere, I think the thing I would tell you is today Uganda has 40 million people. Of those 40 million, those who are able to buy physically are, maybe less than 10% of that, right? So begin to think, how can you reach the world? The world today is a global village. Today, we have merchants today who sell to East Africa, sell to Nigeria, sell to the UK, because of infrastructure like ours. So as a business owner somewhere, as a young person, what are you doing today that can be sold to the world? Begin to think beyond Uganda. Think East Africa, think the world. That's the only way we create the next generation millionaires. That's the way we change our lives. So that's a charge for me. That's the last thing. Like what we're doing, beyond just innovating, we're doing it to change people's lives. So begin to think like that. You can reach the world, and you can do it today.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's Raxio Hour, and all the best to Flutterwave and the amazing work they are doing in Africa and beyond.